Hi, Brian Dean with Caring Palms Massage and Reiki. I know, like many of you, I'm a control freak. Everybody in the audience raise their hands if they're control freaks. Yes, we all are. We want things to work in a specific way, a specific pattern, something we're used to. I know when I go into the hallway where there's a light switch at one end and a light switch at the other end, when I'm going into the top part of the hallway, I expect to turn the light switch up. But it isn't always that way, and I actually go out of my way to switch them around, so that's always going to be that way. It's just trying to force things into my pattern. Many times things just plain old don't go as planned. Say you get in the shower one morning, you're expecting that nice hot shower that just invigorates you, wakes you up, and gets you going. And say something happened to the hot water heater and all you have is a cold mess. Now suddenly, oh, you're awake, I guarantee it, but it's not the way your morning should have gone. So, things go wrong. They happen in unpredictable ways and upsets the balance of the universe, at least the universe to us. Okay? They basically are out of control. And children expect to have things their way all the time. This is going to happen, and they kind of get upset when it doesn't, but they expect it's always going to go their way. Adults learn that this is not the case. In fact, hardly ever do things absolutely go as planned. Okay? So we try to tighten our grip on things, thinking that we're exerting control, tightening our control. But the more we tighten our grip, we find things becoming less what we wanted. They kind of behave differently than what we're expecting. There's an old saying that we spend most of our lives in Plan B. And what we have to do is we have to accept that certain things just can't be controlled. Have to accept that they will happen as they should, in their own method, in their own style, in their own time. Relaxing our grip, we allow things to move according to their own nature. And then what happens is we adapt to that nature. We change so that we are actually working with the nature, and that makes our expectations realistic. And it lessens a lot of stress, because that stress trying to keep things under control, oh, it went that way, we'll just go that way. That puts us in harmony with nature. Puts us in harmony with all the small things that we're stopped trying to control. And once we're in harmony with the small things, we find that we're in harmony with the big things. We find that we are in harmony with the universe. And when we stop trying to control the universe, that's when we start working with it. That's when we start understanding how the universe works and how we can work with it. Control is a myth. Wanting it causes stress, because we're working against the way of things, against the way of nature. Everything has a path, a form, a function, a time. Those things we will never change. So we change. We learn to let go, to allow, to move as we should, to move with things, not against them, to release the stress. We become, through that, a more lovable, likable person. Release, allow, and accept. How we move through life raises our vibration, allows the spread of joy, relieves stress in others, and that is truly what love is about. Take care. May light be with you.